After about 60 or 70 years of building our habitat, not for humans, but for cars, we now are recognizing that there are environmental challenges. We recognize that there are serious social issues. And I think most importantly for a municipal politician is the fact that it doesn't pay for itself.
When you look at cities across North America, most of them are in some point of transition. They're talking about being more green, more sustainable, more walkable, more mixed use. All of these things are very, common themes wherever you go. And it's always a question of how far have they actually been able to implement those ideals. The question is, what is Twin Hills? And when you look at any city over 1 million people as it starts to mature and grow up, the idea of, everything can't be concentrated downtown, this idea that you need to start looking at satellite areas to have all those ingredients happen. And here we are, we've got this dynamic city, we've got all the supporting ideas, the supporting policies, everything is aimed at creating something really that could be a North American model for truly mixing in all those elements of life into a walkable environment.
The last time around, a couple years ago, undertook something called Imagine Calgary, which was, I think it engaged something like 18,000 Calgarians at the time. It was the largest civic engagement in the history of civic engagement. And we asked Calgarians, what do we want our city to become in 100 years? It's remarkable how people of all different stripes and backgrounds come together and basically say the same thing. They want to live in a city of vibrant, walkable, diverse neighborhoods, a city that grows up instead of grows out, a city that's not completely dependent on the car.
Twin Hills is this infill piece where we can actually really sit down, work out the details, and create something that absolutely exemplifies all of the dreams and aspirations of our city plan. Live, work, play is the idea that a neighborhood isn't just about only residential, only living there, or a place isn't just about where you drive to go shopping or where you drive to go to work. The idea is that you can actually go to a place that has all of those things happening together, and when you do that, you create an environment that has the office workers mixing with people who are shopping, mixing with the local residents who use that as for their daily needs. And all those people mixing in one place, mixing there because you've created the environment where they can actually comfortably access it and comfortably walk around. That feeling of urbanism is really at the core of sort of the reward you get when you can actually plug those things together in a real way.
And I really think that the opportunity along International Avenue and along the Central East Corridor is to really be a laboratory of pluralism and to really become that international place.
The unique thing about Twin Hills is that this is an area that has already largely been fairly well utilized and is crisscrossed by all the services required for the area. Already there's in the ground there are water lines, there are sewer lines. We have the opportunity to deal with all of our stormwater on site because Twin Hills exists on high land where we can actually operationalize the idea of low impact development and deal with our stormwater in unique and exciting ways. The opportunity is that you have 3 major power sources that all converge on this site. Companies look for a minimum of 2, where if one power source goes out, they have another one ready to go. Again, in this case, we have 3 power sources, and so this is a huge advantage that will attract a specific kind of technology and cyber user.
It would become an eastern gateway into the city of Calgary, and it would become a significant source of, or a significant point of employment.
We had thousands of citizens and residents who plugged into that process. Here is an opportunity to actually realize the ideals of that plan that we all work so hard to create. And the truth is, no matter where you go, that's challenging.
Is Calgary ready for something like Twin Hills anchoring the Central East Corridor on the east side? Do Calgarians want it? Yeah, we are ready for it as a city. Not only are we ready for it, we absolutely need it.